From the source, Boxing Scene, Top Rank will have 3 new broadcasters within the next few weeks. Published by Declaim Warrington, he said Bob Arum hopes that Top Rank will finalize its new broadcast agreement in the coming weeks. The promotional powerhouse contract with ESPN is to conclude by the end of July, 8 years after the start of a collaboration that at one point was intended to deliver 54 promotions a year. Despite suggestions regarding Top Rank's potential demise, Bob Earl expects the new broadcast picture they enter to have an increased numbers of dates than exist in their expiring agreement with the influential ESPN. He also was confident that Top Rank's fights will be broadcast on both free to air and streaming services, but played down the prospect of it had been rumored with the boxing circles, Top Rank working hand in hand with PBC, whose promotions have been featured on Amazon Prime, who, like Top Rank, are among the decreasing number of influential promoters not committing to the zone. So all of the rumors with Top Rank possibly working with the zone is dead, not happening, won't happen. You know what I mean? So y'all can end that whole conversation because Top Rank, they're not looking forward to putting their platform on the zone. They're not looking to go to the zone platform with their fights. And Bob Earl also says within the next few weeks, it's a little complicated because when we were with ESPN, it was one outlet, ESPN, and now there will be 3 outlets with Top Rank Boxing. More dates than we have now, both streaming and free to air. Our contract is over at the end of July, and then they asked him about a potential model with PBC. He said, Bob Arum said no, but we've always been open to collaborate with PBC. It's having their fighters fight our fighters. It's simple as that. So and then he went on to talk about Jared Anderson too as well. So Top Rank right now, man, they're currently in the process of putting their staple on a new platform, which is they're basically saying that they got 3 platforms to put their fights on. And remember, if y'all watched me in the past on videos that I spoke pertaining to Top Rank, um, finding them a new home to put their fights on, I said that Top Rank, they always been Bob Earl been on record trying to, he said he wants multiple platforms. And I've been saying that they wasn't going to go to the zone. I've been on record saying that, and he's clearly saying that in this right here, article right here from Boxing Scene, that he's basically saying that no, Top Rank, we're gonna have multiple platforms and we're not messing with the zone. So, and we're gonna have more dates. They're gonna have more dates for fights. And so that's the thing. Top Rank, they want to be active as possible because they have a lot of fighters on their staple, and they're trying to have these guys, stay active as much as possible and keep everything rolling. So definitely interesting for Top Rank for sure, for them to end up making their move at their transition out of ESPN. And I is real interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm really wondering what platform they're going to deal with. You know what I mean? I honestly see that I can see Top Rank still working with Amazon Prime. Not PBC in particular, just they're just hand in hand with PBC, but I can see them definitely working with Amazon Prime. You gotta remember, you got guys like Nawa anyway, and a lot of those fighters from Japan, they have deals, putting their fights in Japan on through Amazon Prime Video. So Amazon Prime Video is still a prime spot for Top Rank. I still feel, of course, Bob Earl, he's being very discreet about what he's saying, for us in particular for the fight in general. for us, their plans for us, their fights for us, where they're going to put their fights on for us platform wise. But they definitely gotta figure the move out, because they only got shit 2 months. You know what I mean? July, like they're going to be done in July with them. Okay, so that brings me on to the next topic.